There we go. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. How is everybody? For me, I'm telling you guys, the cold weather in the Philippines is absolutely over. Oh my freaking god, what's the temperature? Let me just check. Let me just do a quick check on my phone. It's freaking 27 degrees. Oh no. It feels more than that, actually. The hot weather is back. Unfortunately, save me. It's not yet AC levels, but at night, what if during the afternoon, midday, it is so freaking hot and it's only starting. Hopefully it's not as bad as 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Ooh, 2 years ago was record-setting hotness. Last year wasn't that bad. Hopefully this year, hopefully not as bad as well. Hopefully. But it's the Philippines. It's gonna be hot no matter what. Anyway, no call this. I'll be just using my Fuji this time. I'm just not in the mood for this. Used to be YouTuber right now. The Alexia model. Simply because, well, I was scrolling around yesterday and I saw another fellow Filipino using the model. Hey, it's a free model. It's just that. Let me go back to my OC for the stream. Just because, I don't know, I sometimes miss it. Because, you know, this is an OC that I drew on my own. It is something that I can absolutely say it's mine. Not just this is the model I'm using. With this PNG, with this OC, I can absolutely say it is mine. Well, anyway, what was I late today? Yeah, I'm late about 30 minutes. Sorry about that, chat. I was feeling icky because of the weather, so I just had to take a quick shower, and while I was in the shower I realized before I ate dinner I already took a shower. Yep, that is how bad the weather was today, that I forgot that I already took a shower around 2 hours ago. I took another shower. And here we are. That's why I am late. Although I guess I should have cooked first before taking the first shower, but here we are. Maybe it was the cooking that made me feel icky. Anyway, let's do our intro. Good time zone to everybody! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Metalin, just a mage wandering through time, curating moments. And for this stream, hopefully we'll be able to do more progress with WUA. Because I just searched it up, look it up. I'm at Act 7 right now. And how many acts is Rinascita? Let's see. It's actually 12, but that is part. The last two is Black Shores, but basically I'm halfway there. Chat, I'm halfway there, and we could actually do Lahiroy. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to the, we call this, latest for this time. Because lore-wise, I hate I'm being spoiled a bit. Lore-wise, I think it's getting good. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just hyped up because of the images that I saw. But that is yet to be proven right or wrong. Because I have only seen images, not videos. And as much as possible, I try not to read any videos. Also, chat. Let me talk about Genshin. just a short moment here. Have you seen all the Varka trailers, teasers, and everything? I guess he embodies freedom. I guess the same way as Venti sees it. But I'm still not going to pull for him. Unfortunately, he's as much as I like his self-swirl, niche and stuff with the Hexaray buffs probably again. I just hope that Nicole is not Hexaray buff niche too much. Come on, let's not do that, please, Mihoyo. We are near the ending of Genshin. We're near Snezhnaya. Do we really want to change a lot at this point? I don't know, just a rant. Dedicated support, dedicated factions. I guess lore-wise it makes sense, but still. Could you please focus on buffing old characters first? I guess you already did that with the Hexaray buff. But are they really going to this direction of very niche characters? I get it for Notcry, the lunar call this lunar reactions. Kinda get it because mostly each region has their own specialty, I guess. Not for Mondstadt and Liyue. Though for Liyue, I guess Mondstadt and Liyue during 1.0 were, I guess, a bit balanced. Then we have the ER stuff with Inazuma, with Raiden, and you know, ER and Burst, and then we got the Dendro for Sumeru, and that reaction became meta and stuff. Is there really a mechanic for Sumeru? Let me just try and remember. I don't think so. Was there a unique mechanic? Well, not really. It's Dendro. And then we got the Fontaine. And we have the Bond of Life. The HP. Well, not really the Bond of Life. I mean, I guess it's only Arlecchino basically and Chlorinde. And when was the last time a Bond of Life character was released? Exactly. It's more of the HP, I guess. We call this HP fluctuation for Fontaine. That's its unique mechanic. Then Natlan is the Night Soul. Notcry is the Lunar. Are they really gonna put Hexaray for Mondstadt? And maybe I guess they will buff Adeptus for Liyue. How about Inazuma? Inazuma has been quite quiet lately. Seriously. Geopolitical stuff aside, when was the last time Inazuma was, I guess, relevant? Just imagine, chat, how long has it been that Inazuma or Raiden and Yae were talking about preparing for war? Years ago. And they really need to go back to that, I guess, plot on what the other nations are doing right now. But anyway, for today we have to focus on Wuwa, so let's go there. Let's make translation now. Oh, BGM. Nope. There you go. And let's continue. I'm still only at Act 7. The Prolova part, so let us continue. I wonder how far we can go on this stream. Hopefully long enough. Because I don't know how long this stream will be. Well, not stream. This act will be hopefully not that long. How many times have I hoped for that one? Okay, let's go. Complete orchestration. Alright, we're trying to get into the tower. Ooh, chess. Also, I have no plans to pull for Luca. Luke. So, whatever asteroids we get here, I might try to still pull for Amit for S2. Okay. Alright. I need to do it in sequence, okay? I remember a bit now. Wings! Continue onwards. Vortex, Whirlpool. Riding the current. Use grapple to enter special water. Up and down, okay. I still have not tried using a controller. Should I try it? Probably not.
この先は教団にとって大事な中枢部。フェンリコが防衛手段を施している可能性は高いわ。剣をしっかり握って。
How about ready your flower, Prolova? I guess the weird part, just like most of Rinascita story quests, is why did the story go here all of a sudden? Lore-wise, yes, there was traces of the Leviathan, the gem and stuff, but out of nowhere. But here we are. Okay. And is this the exit? Yes. Into the waves. Come on, help a bit. What do you mean you're living it up to? Ow. Forgot I can use this during a fight. You can use that slow time stuff. Okay, now what? Excuse me. Teleport. Really? That's the name of the flower? Afterlife? Is it the same that Prolova is using? Only red? Let's see. Crafts common echoes.
もちろんよ。この先には調律のオルターがある。待って。
What's the problem?
惑わされてはいけない。重なっている霧はフェンリコが私たちに貸そうとしている風の一つ。
ならどちらに進む？
左よ。まだ信用できない？
Of course I am. Although I still love the details that she is still not at 100%. The scratches, the dirt.
右の方が通りやすそうに見える。
なら自由にするのね。
What? Why? Yeah, let's take the right then. Let's see if Rover's instincts are better.
大事にしないと。 行こ
Can we still go left though?
う
Nope.
よしだ
Oh, forgot this one. I chose right, but I went left. And there it is. There's the blockage, okay. I thought we could ignore our own choices, but I guess not. Is that a freaking slot machine? The triptych chess, okay. Slot machine. Okay. Weird chest, but okay. Energy pipes, blah, amounts of energy, okay.
この道は使えなかった。彼女の言う通り、左の道を行こう。
No! Wait. The frick? Oh well. I guess it wasn't blocked after all.
言ったでしょ。あなたが疑ったことで時計の針が2つ進んだわ。
Okay, Prolova. You still haven't earned Rover's trust. You know.
忘れないで。どんな本質も容易に変更できてしまうこと。
And what is this?
音階の培養ポットよ。
Brooders. Incubating. Okay.
リナシータの公共音階はここで生産される。彼らの魂には
Oh, from the
歪んで砕けた様々な残像や声が
from
満ちている。
tacit discords?
面白いでしょ。混沌の中から生まれる存在が
Yeah,
親し
exactly.
みやすく便利な形で生まれ変われたなんて。普及の中から芽吹く世紀、不滅の生命をたたえる軽やかな歌。周波数の再構成は私たちの想像以上に柔軟よ。そして時に想像以上の活力を持つ。また美しい音に出会えるかしら。生命のシンフォニー。 当然不安な響きを聞いたからよ。
Sharp ears.
私が聞いた声はそれだけじゃない。痛いよ、ウローバお姉ちゃん。こんなところもう嫌。
And whose voice is
俺たち
this?
を連れて行ってくれ。
Oh, the old man?
どこにも行かないでおくれ。私たちを見捨てないで。
Will she not share it with Rover? Whatever these things are? Obviously it's
この軌道
about
も使える
her.
のか。
待って、まずは起動して。
Use the cable. Okay.
さっき、明らかに様子がおかしかったな。どういうことだ。
Yep, she was distracted.
この道は本当に正しいのか。警戒を強めて、まずは現状を把握しないとな。素早い判断ができるような心構えでいよう。
As much as I don't like his hesitation of trusting Palova, I get it. It's more reassuring if you understand what's happening, rather than relying
欠かせない存在。
on, you know, supposed enemy to navigate this place.
ここでタイミングを合わせれば道を作れるかもしれない。
Okay, more of this.
グローバー、歩くときはゆっくり、足元には気をつけるんだよ。
軌道の切り替えに注意して。
まるで今しがた思い立ったような。何かおかしい。
So, is Prolova the only one that can see those? And not Rover?
あんまり走るのはまた美しい音に出会えるかしら。生命のシンフォニー。完全に無駄ね。
グローバー、戻ってきたのね。
Well, that's a huge distraction during a fight.
フローバー、顔色が悪そうだがどうかしたのか。
Aeschylus.
大丈夫よ。あの人が解決してくれるわ。
He? And who are those?
さっき何か聞こえたような。リーアおばあさん、前に会った時はこんなに怯えていなかったでしょ。
怯える？
Nothing gets under my skin at this
怖
age.
いものなんてないわ。
True experience.
たとえそれが死だとしても。
Well, that is always new.
そうね。それは誰にとっても避けたい悪魔のような未来ね。迫り来る死の足音に人々は一生の短さを悔い、さまざまな記憶を思い出すでしょう。
Has my Fugi always been this small?
願わくばここでずっと楽しく暮らしていたいわ。何も変わらない日常。あなたたちが大きくなって離れていくよう
Yeah,
な
that was
こと
weird.
に
Why
な
was my
く
Fugi so small? Let me just adjust it a bit. Sorry. Is this better? Yep.
私は自分の夢が叶うなら死なんて怖くないよ。
Triss! Look at that. Look at the multi-frame generation. Come on, Nvidia. The only reason I'm turning it on
また変なこと言って。
is that this is a single-player game.
家に帰ってご飯よ。さっきフローバの家からも晩ご飯の匂いがしたわよ。きっとあなたの帰りを待ってるわ。
Parents? Prolovas?
みんなが私の帰りを。
なあリア、さっきのテリスの言葉、50年前の俺とそっくりじゃないか。
Remind me of myself 50 years ago.
たくあなたのせいよ。
なら今はどう思ってるの？
今か。そうだな。
I just want to watch a few more
ただ
sunrises with
リ
my
アと一
Leia.
緒に何度も日の出を見て過ごしたい。
I wonder if it's just as we get older, we just don't care about troubles anymore and just focus on life. Yo, Mitalen! Hello, Ray. How are you? How are you doing? I'm good. A bit tired, actually. As for me, simply because of the weather. It was so hot.
敵を見落とすなんて珍しい日もあるのね。
It was so hot. It's draining a lot of her energy. Taking a break from work? What? Also, I wanted to say on your Discord. What was it?
あの扉に
Just resign, Ray. Don't wait for the company to go down. They don't deserve you. Excuse me.
ここにも
Zam, here it's cold and raining. I need
俺
money.
が起動する。
Churao. If only money wasn't a
あ
problem.
んまり走るのは
Slot machine. I'll take advantage of my time here while I can. Advantage. I made a new emote. Wanna see? Okay. Do your emotes. Oh god, my monitor is so small. Okay, is that a hoodie one? Have you been? I just realized. I guess all these emotes has been taking a lot of your time, huh? A blankie? No, it's not. It's not a blankie. That's a onesie. That is a onesie. There we go. I did it last night before bed with Hepa. Wording. For racing. English. What is that?
風の導きのままに。
Huh? Nightmare. Oh, Nightmare Realm.
行こう。
He also got into drawing practice. I did the emo. Jesus. Jesus. Hey, hey, hey. That's why I said wording. Watch your language, young lady.
なぜ扉の状態が分かったんだ。
冥府から
I would not have to watch my phrasing every time just cause your mind is dirty.
そんなに早く。
Hey, 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 hey. I don't make the rules, okay?
些細なことを見過ごし
I did not make the grammar rules.
大丈夫まだ時間は残されている
I did not invent English. And their double meanings and stuff.
聞いてみよう。俺の番だ。
You can't accuse
枯れなさい
accuse a say-so streamer just like that, Ray.
笑いなさい
Shaking my head. There is no 18 plus tag on my streams or title.
風が今波となる。
That's why I have to moderate you guys. No, chat. Phrasing. We don't know who's watching.
行こう。
To the right. Oh, slot machine. Wow, playing the innocent card. I am innocent. Oh, oopsie. I'm so innocent. I'm so pure. Oh my god. I'm the most say-so streamer of all time. Not. Oh yeah. Oh no, I just remembered. You stopped playing Enfield.
前と同じように勝率はあんたに任せればいいんだな。
Yvonne banner is about to be up. It's already up in the Asia server. For EU and NA, 3 more hours. But I guess Yvonne Wanters, hopefully you become Yvonne Havers. Should I pull for her though? I don't know. Anyway, is that the only emote? You can test them all. I don't mind. You spamming here in my stream. Ta-dang. Okay, so another of those musical notes. Okay, connect ones. Okay, where's number? Wait, where's number 2? There's no 2. What? Connect all number tiles in ascending order to guide the note to the disconnect position and complete the orchestration. Oh! I get it now. I get it now. There it is. Excuse me. More shadows. Is it really shadow? I also made this. Yeah, you've been freaking busy with all of these emotes. Freaking hell, Ray. I apologize if I told you to do, if I advise you to do an art stream. Why do I do this? Why do you guys listen to me? See what happens? See what happens if you listen to me? Things get done. And now you have emotes. Freaking hell. I gotta do the Herta Anya one. Lamau, yeah, I wanna make one of you now. Hey, I got something to do. I've been finding ways to occupy my time off stream and work. Why don't you just enjoy, I don't know, life? 30-year-old man asking a 20-year-old person to enjoy life. What the frick? Excuse me. As much as I like the melody, such a sad melody though.
やっぱり僕たちの相性は最高だよ。いい調子だね。今回のリハーサルも完璧だった。
What's there to enjoy about this life, man? The small things. BRB, gotta go back to my desk. Okay, Ray. Enjoy your work. As much as you can.
でもルノ、一回テンポを間違えてたよね。私気づいてたんだから。
どうだ、プロバ。君の演奏とテリスのアドリブ、息ぴったりだったな。
Maybe I should just do another art stream. And try to do emotes. I guess my problem with those kinds of things is just either I can't do the... But I don't have the skills, that's number one. Number two is, I guess I can't bring the one in the image of my head into my art drawing because of my skills. Or three, while I'm doing it, I become too preoccupied with the, what call this, imperfections, when it should be just a simple artwork. I try to overcomplicate things when I don't even have the skills to do those complicated things.
ねえ、話をそらさないでよ。
ねえフローは演奏の依頼を受けたって本当？遠い場所でもきっとみんなに感動を与えられると信じているわ。
Why is this NPC's voice sound familiar?
あの演奏は
Excuse me. Oh. Oh.
フローバーお姉ちゃん、大丈夫？顔色が少し悪いけど。
I don't know if it's true or not, but when a kid hugs you, that kid feels safe enough with you.
計画に少し問題が。でも大丈夫。
そうなんだ。無理しないでね。いつでも帰ってきて、ゆっくり休んで。
What has been Porlova doing in this place anyway?
お姉ちゃん、落ち着けるのはここだけって言ってたでしょ？でも、
Is this the one inside the sonorosphere that she's trying to do? Trying to make?
めちゃくちゃになっちゃうし。
私はここにいるわ。テリスはお姉ちゃんに計画を続けてほしい。
You want to bring them back? I guess my question is, how will it affect reality?
テリス、ずっと歌い続けたいの。
How can you say no to a kid though?
たとえここが私たちの本当の家じゃないとしても。
うん、知ってるよ。テリスはテリスじゃない。何百年も前
Hundreds of
に
years ago.
事故で死んじゃってるんだよね。でもテリスは今も自分のことを感じてる。歌って笑って生きていた頃と何も変わらないもん。お姉ちゃんの計画は必ず成功するよ。それでみんなを連れ戻してくれるよね。テリス、お姉ちゃんが帰ってくるのずっと待ってるよ。
Somehow I feel for Porlova.
だからその日が来たら、
その日が来たらあなたは必ず輝かしい舞台に立てるわ。私はずっとここにいるわ。永遠に。今度こそ本当の死が訪れたかしら。
Why is her hair blue?
やっと帰れるの。
クローバー、お前は死ねない。死んではいけない。これから彼らを迎えに行くんだろう。
フローバー、フローバー、起きてくれ。フローバー、フローバー。
Alright.
大量に出血してるのに
Aero Rover has healing, right?
そんなに死にたいなら楽にしてやるぞ。
Losing that much blood and not even trying to shit. If you really want to die, could have made. Wait. Why is Rover so cold to her? There is a completely different approach with compared to Cartetia and Lupa. I know she's part of Fraxidus, but come on. You know nothing about her story.
自分を瀕死に追い込んでまであの光景が見たいのか。
Are you that desperate to see what you true desire? Yes! That's what they call desires. We're desperate to see them turn into reality. Although maybe Prolova just talk, you know? Just say what it is. What she knows and stuff.
行きましょう。
But maybe, just maybe, Rover would understand. Okay. Frequencies
こ
of
こに録音がある。
the order. Audio recording
シド様、フローワはすでに最後の段階に入りました。
has reached the final stage. You're back. Welcome back.
これで天国の原型は完成した。今こそ逸脱した個体を粛清する時。
Time to purge those who have strayed.
闇に囚われた魂には収容する仮の空間が必要だ。
Time to lurk and enjoy the story. Okay, Ray, thank you for lurking.
彼女の成果が不可欠。
Hopefully, I can be a good background noise. Because I just really want to catch up to the story now.
ですが、シド様、
何か疑問でも。
これは以前おっしゃっていたお言葉と違います。
Different from what you told us. What did Primus told you?
宝石の中に含まれた神の力をサンクチュアリに戻すことが目的だとお聞きしています。今回のような内容は一度もおっしゃっていませんでした。
Yup, and you blindly follow anyway.
変更があったのでしょうか。シュダ様、この部分を記録に残しましょうか。
Do you want this on record or not?
記録。いつ私が。やはり記録しておけ。
Fenricus Gold isn't just a
ある
gem.
いはこの権力者はすでに迷いの泥沼に足を踏み入れている。
Meaning?
この状況カンタレラが話していたものとよく似ている。名式の力に惑わされているのか。
Why did you create the Lost Beyond? I mean, they were already being influenced heavily by the Threnodian. I guess they are like very close to being totally manipulated.
遠い過去の約束を果たすためよ。
Okay, a promise to those people, I guess.
昔の友人がこう言っていた。どんな約束も等しく大切。
Once you make it, you see through no matter cost.
必ず果たすべきと。
Prolova. I know promises are important, but just because it's a promise doesn't mean it's going to be fulfilled.
もちろん、あなたが経験した時間ほど遠くないでしょう。
Well, nothing like what you call long ago, I suppose, but you're still human?
何が言いたいのかしら。
Maybe it's about keeping a promise, or maybe it's your own stubbornness. True! Maybe you're just clinging to a promise that will never happen?
共鳴能力は感情とつながりを持つ。もしソノラを作るほど大きければ、もはや執念と呼ぶべきだろうな。
Resident's abilities are tied to emotions. If your stubbornness drove you to create an entire scene, then I'd call it an obsession.
そうね。
How far are we in? Come on, there's still... Oh, we're still just on the second... Whew. We're still on the second map. There's 3 more to go.
やっと静かになったわ。
Peace?
どういう意味だ？
混乱したメロディ、いびつな賛美歌、騒がしい命の息吹。これまで私たちが残したものは
Is she that sensitive to frequencies?
この先は違うとでも。
そこには穏やかな湖があるかもしれないわ。
Also, weird update with my knee. It's starting to hurt again. Frick. Ever since I started my exercises again, I only missed them stop for 2 weeks, and now it's back to like it's newly injured again. Is this another incubator? Just like in Septimon? Okay, cutscene. Or not? What are this? Why is the water like that?
これを穏やかとは言えないと思うが。
This is far from undisturbed. You don't say.
どうやらこの混乱は実験場全体に波及しているようね。
Need to orchestrate it then?
ええ、調律のオルターは装置の裏にあるわ。
The water's not deep. Maybe we could walk it through. Would you really want to touch that water? I wouldn't.
じゃない。あれは実験場を稼働するためのエナジーよ。
Energy source? So those are energy wastes? Yeah, I would not want to touch that water.
焦らないで。まずは調律で霧を払って近道を作れるか試してみるわ。
自分から能力を使ってもさっきまでのように顔色が悪くなる様子はない。彼女の傷も共鳴能力も徐々に回復しているようだ。
Is she though?
この協力関係は彼女の負傷前提に成り立っている。完全に回復するので
Okay, he's just being cautious, okay? Rover being cautious. He doesn't have the upper hand anymore.
すぐに終わるだろう。
Or more like, if Prolova recovers, he really doesn't have any bargaining chip. First, they will just have to fight.
もしこの世界を変えられなかった時は新たな道を探すべきなのかもしれない。
Why does that sound like Rover?
これまでの過程をすべて覆すものだと
Is
しても
this past Rover? If this world can't be changed, then maybe it's time to take a different path, even if it's nothing like before.
お前の理想を実現するためであれば全力を尽くす。同じ境遇にあるものとして
And who is this one?
実現可能性を示そう。
実現可能性。
プローバー。
Stop being distracted.
この霧、今までよりも濃い。それに
冥府の状況がまた悪化したのか。あんたが作ったソノラは自分自身の状態を反
Oh,
映しているよ
seem
う
to
だ
be
な。
tied to your life.
鋭いのね。でも心配は無用よ。これは私たちの協力関係に影響しない。
Although I still find the timeline being a bit too fast
ついてき
suddenly.
て。
The scene here makes it seem like whatever is happening here has been happening for quite some time already. But it's not that long when the thing with Mia and Lupa happened. And we got thrown here. Wasn't that long? Echo Brother.
ここを見て。
楽譜の一部。さっき調律のオルターにあったものと同じ形式のようだ。
同じ曲の異なる楽章よ。すべて調律して初めて正常に戻る。前にも言ったように万物は周波数で構成されているわ。そこにメロディーを加えれば本来のリズムを変えることができる。さらに調律すれば物事の状態を自由に操れるの。
つまり今まで見た混乱は全てフェンリコが曲をバラバラにしたせいだったと。
ええ、この楽曲委員会実験場の正常な稼働を制御する
Stored and order will
これを
return.
調整す
Okay.
れば各エリアは正常に戻り、まさか覚えているの？
いや、だがその結論に至るのは難しくない。
Obviously.
協力は双方向であるべきだからな。
それもそうね。
Did you leave any back doors just in
残していなければ
case?
こうしてたどり着けなかったでしょ。
Obviously, Rover.
でも本来調律のオルターにあるべき楽譜が培養ポットに隠されているだなんて。
So how did it get here?
そう簡単にはいかないでしょうけれど。あんまり走るのは。
Let's go to the altar and there are 3. Okay, the movements are not here. We only got 2. I mean, we only got 1. We need 2 more.
楽譜が2つ足りない。わかりやすいわ。なら残された可能性は1つ。残りは両方とも私たちの下
Right
に。
beneath our feet. Meaning? Oh, there's a freaking... Okay. There's an elevator.
美しい音色ね。
I can't believe I just looked down at the floor. Okay, is this the third map? Okay, this is the third map of this
ここの構
place.
造は複雑そうだが、どうやって楽譜を探すんだ？
By using our eyes and legs, Rover. That's how you find
その
things.
人の立場になって考えるのが一番。
You can't find things just by thinking about it.
なんだ。
私も予想外だった。
Doko?
ここにも音外培養ポットが。警戒しよう。いつ何が起きてもおかしくない。
心配ないわ。彼らはまだ幼い。
Okay.
また美しい音に出会えるかしら。
Yeah, what was that you said, Prolova? They shouldn't be hatching yet? Seems like they hatched already, Prolova. Shaking my head. Stop giving Rover more reason to doubt you. Left or right? Crossroads. Either she is still in control and trying to lead Rover somewhere, or not. Rude. Rude lasers. You want to act alone? Do you have another plan, Rover?
フェンリコは2つの楽譜を別々に保管している可能性がある。どうやらあなたは罠を疑っているようね。
Can't say I have not thought about it. The timing is too convenient. True. He really distrusts Prolova,
その
huh?
反応で確信したわ。フェンリコは私たちを別行動させるために楽譜を異なる場所に置いている。彼ほどの人物がこんな好機を逃すわけないもの。一緒に行動していても時間の無駄。でも一度離れてしまったらこの脆い協力関係は
Yep, it increases the doubt of an already fragile alliance.
疑念、口論、躊躇、それらが織りなす空気が私たちの周りを取り巻き、墓場に突き落とそうとしている。だからこそ彼は動く。
It's a good plan, though, I have to say.
もちろん思い通りにさせるつもりはない。あなたはどうかしら。
What do you mean by this?
私の能力が込められたこれには密接なつながりがある。怪我をしてから唯一の頼りだったわ。けれどあなたに託す。こうすればたとえ遠く離れていようと逆らえないでしょ。立ち止まっていてもお互い損をするだけだもの。
But without this, does she still have enough power to defend herself?
早く私のところに来て。
I guess that's one way to reduce the doubt. A bit extreme, but okay. Don't wake up. And I just said don't wake up.
いつ来るのかと思ってたぞ。風を巻き起これ。悪霊はこの手で裁く。甘い。
Ow.
しまった。聞いてみよう。悪霊はこの手で裁く。無駄な
Okay,
動きだ。
next.
ここの装置は前に見たものと同じはず。水位を調整すれば。でもガイドを失ったのはやはり少し面倒だな。
Hello, Abby. You've been quiet.
目を覚ました
Did
の
you
か。
sleep well?
元気いっぱいだ。でもこ こはどこだ？曲がりくねってるせいで目が回り
So when Abby sleeps, he really sleeps, huh?
一緒に方法を考えよ
アブ様に任せておけ。
Echo Brooders.
聞いてみよう。
Come on, come on.
聞いてみよう。
Any more? Okay, none. Go some more. Okay. Okay, no more enemies. Really?
大事にしないと。
Ow. Leave the platform.
そんなに難しくなかったな。これで出られるぞ。
お前が気絶する前に出られてよかったな。
ありえないぞ。こんなちょっとしたことで我が負けるわけない。
Music shit? Where's
楽
the
譜を探しに行こ
slot machine?
楽譜ってなんだ？
う。ちょっと話が長くなりそうなんだが。
Come on.
わかったわかった。とりあえず手伝ってやるよ。でも細かい話は後でちゃんと聞かせてもらうからな。
Okay,
なぜあんなにも残像がいるんだ。彼女は今戦えない。どうにかして進路を確保しよ
well, isn't this convenient that we have a transparent mirror here?
この制御装置を試してみるのはどうだ？
Poking them? Okay.
これであいつらを片付けられるぞ。
Okay, that was comical.
う。これで安全に通れるはずだ。行こ
We just freaking use the wall to push them down. Or push them off the cliff. Wait, what does it say? Micro is stored centrally and requires significant space to preserve valuable manufacturing floor area. They are usually concealed within structural partitions. Okay. Just some Echo Brooder stuff. Onwards.
ここにたくさん資料があるぞ。もしかしたら楽譜もあるんじゃないか？
Read the file.
う。疎開雨の周波数は純粋で安定した反響エナジーを持っている。今回は希望があるかもしれない。失敗した。雨の中に残された人間の意識を
Retroact
要する
rain is the one that falls upwards.
仮初めの幻影に過ぎなかった。発生時期が不安定かつ単独では残像や音階の実態を形成して人間の意
Research
識
terminal recorder. Oh, it's one of Prolova's research.
この
Interesting.
黒潮が生成した残像はより断片的な周波数で構成されている。
Okay. Discords use generated by Dark Tide.
それらに個々の意識はなくレビアタンによって融合されることで一つの自我となる。
But is fully controlled by the Trinodian.
人
Okay.
々の本来の意識を黒潮は維持できないため研究の中止を決めた。
Are this all research by Prolova?
人工ソノラは持続時間が短く 安定は困難と言える。
Unintended changes to them.
共鳴者の力によってソノラに予期せぬ変化が発生しやすい。巨大かつ安定したソノラを想像して全ての人を収容するための現実世界に変えるには莫大な費用
The
がかかる。
process would demand the sustained application of my resonance ability.
私の共鳴能力を常に維持しなくてはならない。しかしこの方針が最も安定しているため研究
So
を
she
継
is
続する。
still using her ability
どれも
to maintain it?
会食現象に関する資料だ。
どうしてフローバーはこんな研究をしてるんだ？
それぞれの記録内容から考えると
To search for a way to preserve human
人
consciousness.
々の意識を保持するためだな。
That's very hard.
もしフェンリコの録音が本当ならフローバーは誰の意識を収容するために喪失
Who
の
exactly
能力を
was
作った
trying
ん
to
だ
say
ろうか。
when she created the lost beyond? True. What are those people to
何か
her?
思ってるみたいだな。
おそらく楽譜に近づいてるからだ。
聞いてみよう。潮祭よ、全てをさばけ。荒波を押し戻せ。悪霊はこの手でさばく。行こう。
Chess. Chess. Come on. Freaking chess roulette. There we go. Onwards.
フローバ
Hmm?
誰かと話しているみたいだが
Who's the
はっきり
kid?
とは見えないな。
Is she hallucinating again?
先に進もう。
And why can't we see it this time?
行こう。
That's a lot of tacit discord brooders. More like echo brooders.
あった。急いで持っていこ
ー、持っていくってどこに？
We need to rendezvous.
お前たちの間で何があったのかよくわからないけど、まああとは一人で大丈夫だな。
Maybe we should do this yourself. Why?
彼女の周波数ちょっと変だぞ。
Smells off. If only you were awake earlier, Abby.
う。フローバの耳何混乱に乗じて名式が干渉してくるかもしれない。温魂に戻って周囲の警戒を頼む。
わかった。一人になっても気をつけるんだぞ。
For Lova's perspective, okay. Is this from the start or... Okay, no. It is from where we left her.
あんまり走るのは美しい音色ね。まさかあなたが手を出すなんて。守衛が増えている。さらに監視の目も。ここは回り道しましょう。
At least she's not wasting her energy.
あんまり走るのは
While she still doesn't have her power.
監視は恐れの表れでもあるわ。
Hello, Order.
あそこから出ましょう。音楽を響かせれば気を引かれて隙を見せるかもしれない。ただどうやって曲を奏でようかしら。
I didn't notice the light.
さて楽曲に浸る準備はできているかしら。
Okay, what will that shock of And the camera just points to them immediately. Convenient.
あんまり走るのは
Oh, this where Rover saw us
欠かせな
again?
い存在
Yep, there's the window. I don't know about the music though. It fits Prolova, but
クローバーお姉ちゃん行き詰まってるの？
I just don't know about it. Why is there a quote unquote on her name?
テリスの姿で私の前に現れないで
Grand Architect.
これまでのお前なら私の姿に親しみを感じていただろう？
When I was like, who the frick is the Grand Architect?
どうしてここに？
約束したからだ。お前の心の中にあるあの世の悲しい歌を響かせて私たちを生まれ変わらせるんだったな。
To let the elegy from the beyond sing here and see us reborn
そ
again.
の目は周波数の吸収を繰り返した影響でもはや耐え難い重荷となっている。何百何千人もの叫びと助けを求める声が四六時中お前の脳裏にこだまする。それでもお前は耐えるはずだ。何百年
Half human, half
そう
tacit
してきた
discord.
ように半分残像化したその体は生きてはいないが死んでもいない。つまり物理的な負けは訪れないだろう。だしかし状況が許さなかった。
After what happened in September, Augusta made her move.
オーガスタが動き始めている。
And what move exactly?
運命の軌道を聞かず産声を上げる前に己の中に取り込みその力で鬼神を呼ぶ。これがあなたと私の約束。レビアタンと融合して得た力を失えば冥府で全員を蘇らせる計画は破綻する。
Can no longer grant them all of rebirth within the beyond without Leviathan's power of unity.
いやまだ時ではない。お前は私たちを救いたいんだろう。
Hmm?
私はお前の協力を持って先にクリストフォロの計画を実現してほしいだけだ。見ての通り海底は予想外の混乱に陥っている。
Now isn't the best time to bring us back?
私たちを急いで呼び戻すべきではない。残響の周波数を残像と融合させることで私たちの意識に肉体を与える。そのためにはより長い時間をかけて慎重に安定した方法を選ぶべきだ。そうだろう？
たとえ私が先にあなたたちを手伝ったとしても
He would fight to the end to stop us.
全力で阻止してくるわ。
冥府はお前と融合しつつある。そのお前が扉を開ける力を手に入れればあの人を私たちの世界に閉じ込め続けること
So
だって
trap the
可
rover?
能かもしれない。ほう、躊躇しているのか。まさか今日の短い思い出の方が私たちよりも大切だと？
And which moment are you talking about?
いいえ、冥府にはもともと
A senior beyond has always awaited him.
それを前倒したところで何の問題もない。
He will fulfill his promise to
あの人が
me.
冥府に行ってからでも私と交わした約束を果たしてくれる。
なら急ぐといい。冥府の影響は深まっている。もう時間の余裕はない。
So who the frick is that person? If he knows Cristoforo, then he probably knows. It's probably part of Praxidus? Oh, Prolova. Weekend
空
state.
の星は瞬きをしないし、太陽も沈まない。
いつになったら僕たちは外に出られるんだ。
それはできないわ。
Oh, excuse
私は
me.
待つ。でも
静かにして
I need silence.
一人に
Freaking noisy voices.
フローバー、この曲が完成したら必ずまた来る。
What the frick, Pass Rover?
本当に？
ああ、どこにいようとも。どんな約束も忘れない。必ず守ってみせる。
See through no matter the cost. Unfortunately, Rover doesn't remember that. If it really happened or not.
約束したでしょ？明日隣町に出かけるって忘れないでよ。
クローバさんが指揮する楽曲の裏にはどんな物語があるんですか？
Hmm?
フローバー、約束したよね。私たちずっと友達だよ。これからも一緒にいよう。
フローバー、亡くなった人の残響はいずれ消え去るか歪んでしまう。残像になった以上、それはもう
Pessimistic scholar. Human deaths are destined to disperse or distort. They become titties, they're no longer humans.
フローバちゃん、フローバちゃん。あの時代では不可能だったことがもうすぐ叶う。死者の骨髄は枯らさない。血が冷たくなることもない。フローバー、生きて。お母さんとお父さんも本当は一緒にいなかった。
She really tried to bring back dead people
フローバ、あなたの指揮を信じて
stuck
い
in
る
the
わ。
past.
いつかこの世界を変えてちょうだい。
And so it's 100 years ago
あらゆる
or more. Move on, girl.
構成されている。なら人は残像に、残像は人になれるはず。どちらもただの殻に過ぎず、境界線は存在しない。
The world is but a symphony of resonating frequencies. Humans may fall to be titties, and titties may rise again as humans. There is no divide between us. Is that true?
少なくとも私には境界線がない。すべての人からもなくしてみせる。
And where did those explosions come from?
彼はいつ来たの？
Good question.
さっきの混乱で私は
侵入者を検知しました。対応を開始します。目標を捕捉しました。指定地点でパーツシークエンスを実行。
Okay, there's no jump. Grapple. EDM, let's go.
これでどうだ？
少しは才能があるようね。
目標の
Advanced eradication mode. Yay. Whatever that means. Ooh, look at those flying echoes. Ah. Come on. Physics-wise, that doesn't make sense. Jumping off something that is already mid-air. Okay, combo? What do you mean combo? Oh. That's pretty. Ooh, we can do immersion mode. Ah.
さっき何に触ったんだ。なぜ急に爆発した？
Yeah, what caused the explosion?
フェンリコがエナジー中枢のセキュリティシステムと楽譜を結びつけたわ。
ここの周波数エナジーに影響が出るかもしれないのに、随分と骨を折らせるつもりだな。
私たちの歌を気に入ってくれるといいけれど。
Okay, and now we're immediately back here. Let me just check. Okay, 2 more maps.
You
return Prodobus baton. I call it a flower, but baton, okay.
残りはあなたが完成させて。
Yeah, why
これは
the
本
rover?
当にメロディーの変化によるものなのか？
Are there changes here to regard from the shifts in the
楽
melody?
譜には未知の計画が隠されているのか？いくら考えても
For all your little
自分の目
doubts?
で確認するまでは信じられない。すべてが明らかになって、ようやく私たちは先へ進める。
This is a quite very mental thing, though. She's now making you look like that you are in control. Just like the first parts. I would still be very skeptical though. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Over and over again. Onwards.
あんまり走るのは。
No grapple this time? What the frick? Oh, there's a grapple.
俺たちが輸送路を利用するなんてフェンリコも予想していなかっただろうな。
これらのおかげでエナジーは高速に各地まで運ばれるのよ。
エナジーを運ぶための通路、つまりその近くは周波数の波動がより顕著になるのか。
ええ、そうよ。
I wonder how much Kuro puts allot their budget for music. I think a lot. I mean, if it makes the scenes better, I'm all for it.
石のありかにたどり着けるはずだな。
ええ、
追ってから聞いた話だとフェンリカと手下もいるはずだ。
どんなに不思議な物語も必ず結末を迎える。
True.
そろそろ私たちで
All stories must have a conclusion. Unless you know it gets cancelled.
全てが終わったら剣を向けられる覚悟はできているわ。
You seem sure of it. Love the artwork of that one. Superhero landing. Is that the gem?
これは計画外だ。
邪魔が入ったわ。私もここに来たのは初めてよ。
So where the frick are
ひ
we?
とまず早く離れよう。
Sanctuary of Fate. What the frick? Where the frick are we? Okay. Would you be willing to let me use this song here? It will become damp, heavy, filled with twisted desires. Let's face the changes and witness it again in the future. What?
あんまり走るのは
And there are people partying. What the frick is happening here? Are those stars? Aren't we supposed to be underwater? Steward's supply station? What do you have? Sacred salt. Okay, ooh, asteroids. Wait, you have asteroids? Thank you. That's one pull, I guess. Thank you. Might as well just use them. There we go. And what are those places? Don't get me wrong, this place looks amazing, but eerie at the same freaking time. Especially with this kind of music. I love the colors and stuff, but it feels more of I'm going to an execution rather than something divine. Interesting.
行こう。
And how come they're ordinary devotees, I guess? What the frick? Relax, I'm here. Forget how the real prayer goes. Pilgrim scripture. Actually, let me see that. Where is that? We'll give it to you. Okay. How many steps take to offer one's most extensive and reverent prayers? Kneel, pray, stand. Well, that's easy enough. What's going to appear again? As darkness once all night will creep into every corner. Okay, anyway. What the frick? This is a cult. I guess thankfully Phoebe is not here. We just left her hit there in Raguna, and that's it. Never to see her again. She's only important during the first parts, and that's it?
Rinascita を救うために欠かせない存在となるでしょう。一丸となり、より多くの人々に光を。皆さん、お集まりください。この純粋なる浄土を拝みましょう。退屈で多忙な研究に追われていようと、信仰を忘れてはいけません。私たちは常に神の審判を受けているのです。
But I guess the Trinodian has already have complete control of them. Just emptiness and blind devotion. It's a cult. This is no longer a religion. This is a cult.
この狂人たちはもうあなたの質問に答えられないわ。
なぜこんなにも狂信者がいるんだろうか。
Are there so many ensnared?
様子を見に行こ
う。Talk.
家族の皆さん、もし覚悟ができているのなら、この長い道を進むのです。
Why is his voice like that though?
あなたを待っています。
It sounds like, yeah, it really absolutely sounds like those wandering creatures trying to convince you of a new religion.
信心深い者だけが神の祝福を受けられるのです。
The acolytes seem more fervent than the last group.
出口を見つけるためには進むしかないわ。それとも彼らに加わるかしら。
How about a simple disguise there, acolyte? Is there another way? I don't think there's another way. Press Q to put your palms together. What is it? Wasn't it supposed to be kneel, pray, and stand? Or was it pray, kneel, stand? QER, okay. Oh my freaking god. We are actually trying to blend in. On to the next stage. Although I don't like this freaking feeling though. Very creepy. Ah. And what was that thing that got summoned? Come on, Rover. Your steps are too big. What the frick are we doing? What a disguise. Acting like a blind faithful. I wonder if I ever to become a spy and I have to infiltrate. Would I be able to do this? How do you lead people to worship you? Good question. Those faces were familiar. They let them touch your very soul. These acolytes, yeah, I think they're very far gone now. Did they forget that they are trying to call this eliminate Rover and Prolova? Inscription? Can you please translate for us? I am no longer them. I will lead the people forward. Who's I? First statues. Oh, okay, let me read that. Okay, is this Fenrico's ambition? Does that mean Fenrico is thinking for himself or what? The next line reads, limiting our path with wisdom.
I
The one imbued with senseless power that allowed him to propel the dark tide? What'd you call that? That ladder wasn't real? Where the frick are we?
フローバーはどこに？
フェンリコは私たちを永遠に閉じ込めようとしている。
Where the frick are you? Prolova?
こっちよ。私の言う通りにして。
Where? And where the frick are we? Where did we get sent to? What the frick is this place? Looks awesome though. Okay, do I have to run? Fine. I wanted to do this slowly, but okay. Or not. Wait, do I still have the... Oh, I still have it. I thought it was gone. I thought we gave it back to Porolova. Okay. Take the red gate. Are there any other gate? Ah. Why did it not activate? Because it changed. Freaking hell. When we use the grappling hook. Creepy. As much as I like the view, well, not really. It's too creepy. Okay. So where are you, Porolova?
さっきの出来事は現実なのか、それとも幻覚なのか。
どうでもいいわ。それよりまずは前に進みましょう。
Okay, are we on the different map? Nope, we're still in this map. I'm actually more curious. When did they build this place? This looks like an admin chair? Some kind of console? Inspect. The carnival must be cancelled to safeguard the authority of our order and to strengthen the foundation of our faith. Only then will the Blessed Maiden be gone forever. Without her meddling, I shall lead Dragona to a better future. Merely delivering the oracle is simply insufficient to earn people's trust. I must step back, foment a disaster, and perform an act of salvation. When this year's liner is sunk by the behemoth monster of the sea and the tide washes up horrific casualties, they will understand the punishment I speak of. Only then will I call upon divine power to halt the disaster as the curtain falls on this spectacle. They will see the truth with their own eyes, and in that moment all will trust me unreservedly. The masses will instead cheer as I cancel the carnival. What? Also, these are DNA strands? Kinda? The divinity is gone with the Blessed Maiden. Rinascita must have its divinity. This is my chance. I will sit on that chair. I will console the flocks. I will deliver the divinity's oracle as it should have been my right. I guess this part is true, since the Imperator is already gone. But not exactly true as well, since the balance has shifted with Cartithia. The history of Rinascita Excerpt 3. On the same fateful day, both leaders of the order, Napoleon I and Napoleon II, received divine revelations. After deliberations, they agreed that Napoleon II would embark on a pilgrimage befitting the revelations, while Napoleon I would remain behind to lead the faithful. In the third year of Napoleon II's departure, Napoleon I suddenly fell ill and died, leaving the order leaderless. When the Visaya family caught wind, a war over the authority to interpret the fate was inevitable. Many believed this conflict would continue indefinitely, but a dark tide broke the stalemate. Inexorable in its advance, the dark tide indiscriminately overran the homes of all the Rinascitans. The tacit discords which surged from the tides were so relentless that both warring sides found themselves exhausted and forced into retreat. As each side prepared for a desperate final battle, Napoleon II returned from his pilgrimage with a sacred lantern-shaped relic, which a flood of divine envoys emerged, turning the tide of battle. Okay. Following this event, Napoleon II's prestige soared, recognizing that the situation was untenable. The Visaya family initiated peace talks with the order. The precise details of negotiations have been lost to time, as only a handful were present when Napoleon II entered the gate of Visaya Castle. Wearing a tightly bound sword. Okay. That was Tirving. Following these talks, Napoleon II's coronation spring was proceeded without opposition. And governance of Ragona, okay, that is now very consistent with what we know so far. Although, if you were playing this in chronological order, you would probably forget it, just like me, with what happened on the tower with Cantarella. Because you went to Septimont for no reason, and then you go back here. An acolyte diary from Abenolium Theological Seminary, Federico's devotion, wisdom, and determination discipline to become a second significant priest. Okay. Unfortunately, compared to the other one, he seems to lack spiritual insight and flexibility. Impossible! Impossible! So long as I study hard and practice what we preach, I will stand before the divinities someday. Is it not right to take the sacred codex in its most literal form and apply these truths to every aspect of society? No! These teachings are the only authoritative truth, and I must still be lacking the full comprehension, but once my understanding is clear enough to uphold these truths, they will surely understand, they will surely see me. Yup. If you take them literally, that means things don't change. Fortunately, things do change.
これも調律のオルターか。前に見たものとは少し違うな。
原理は同じはずよ。
他の手がかりを探してみる。調律はあんたに任せたぞ。
わかったわ。
Wait, she's smiling? Hello? That smile was out of character, I guess? That looked like a genuine smile. Investigate. The divinity must be whole. No matter where the divine power scatters, I shall lead it back. I will pursue their enemies until every last remnant of the divine power is reclaimed to the paradise, where the consciousness of people shall dwell securely. When the divinity returns, it shall be the day we walk toward unity and light once more. Okay, seems like the orchestration is done.
あんまり走るのは。
Okay, this doesn't look good. Especially with these echo brooders. Why do I forget? Is it the erosion of time or some deeper failing? I must inscribe these secrets I must remember. The dark side. I must remember. The dark tide descending from the sky is a divine ordeal. It is born from the shadows of our hearts, twisting fate to fuel its unjust force of destruction. This unfathomable darkness has long shackled the Ragonese's subconscious mind, blinding them to the true righteous path. On this journey of survival, the weight of the martyr's sacrifices has become unbearable. People cannot perceive what lies beyond their own consciousness. Yet I, who have glimpsed the truth, must use external force to restore the Ragonese to their true and complete selves. From among the faithful, a powerful harbinger shall arise, bringing both life and annihilation from the dark tide into this world. Only by striking down this harbinger, by descending into the depths of the darkness and using their power to merge all the trapped souls into my own body, can I lead them all away from the dark tide. Interesting. The safe, undisturbed, lost beyond shall be our new sanctuary. There these souls shall find rest. When tens of thousands of restored spirits unite as one to form a fortress of unshaken faith, believing together that it shall not come, then it will cease to exist. Unity is our sole deliverance from the divine ordeal. Should the path falter, remember the lantern endures. It will guide you to the true light. If only this quest happened before the Septimont one, because I forget the lore.
フェンリコがラグーナ人の分岐を強引に阻止しようとする本当の理由はこれなのか。闇はラグーナ人の無意識を監禁している。でも代行者を倒して
Okay, who is this harbinger? Humans selected by the Leviathan to spread his doctrine and now soar in despair among the masses. Influence is a key factor in this selection. Marked by the dark tide's corruption, they wield fragments of Leviathan's power. Okay.
フェンリコが宝石と冥府を欲しがる理由は、それらを
He intends to use them to house the organism's subconscious.
黒潮の侵食に抵抗しようとしているから。前に見た自祭たちは実験が失敗した
They're probably the martyrs who tried and
殉
failed.
教者だったと。これは本当に自分一人で考え出した解決策なのか？
Could he really have come up with this solution entirely on his own? No. Because it's already well established that their minds are still under the influence of Leviathan, the Trinorian.
人々の意識を完全に解放して安寧の地に保存を。これまでに得た情報、筆跡は同じだが観点は
But
異なってい
the
た。
viewpoints contradict each other.
録音でもフェンリコは手下に矛盾した命令を出していた。
Yup, exactly.
ただ彼は優柔不断に見えない。
That's why he left these notes and lantern.
フェンリコは
That's actually smart.
自分に注意を促している。
If you yourself are doubting your own memories, take notes. And hopefully you would be able to convince yourself that your current memories are wrong.
この背後には何かしらに干渉を受けている可能性も。強力な代行者はいずれ信奉者の中から現れ、黒潮の中に潜む生命と破滅をこの世にもたらすだろう。この代行者とは
Yeah, exactly. Who does that refer to?
わからない。そもそも私は気にならないわ。
Yup, the only thing Prolova cares about is the lost beyond.
行こう。下に出口があるかもしれない。
Oh, come on. You see those... Come on, Rover. You see these Echo Brooders?
また美しい音に出会えるかしら。
聞いてみよう。
Of course there's gonna be enemies. Okay. Ow. Rude.
これが終身。
聞いてみよう。行こう。
Ow.
悪霊はこの手で裁く。
Nope. Okay, more.
生命のシンフォニー。
Cinematics. So dramatic. What the frick was that?
忌々しい悪夢。いつまで安らかな眠りを妨げるの。
Even Rover can move.
泣き叫ぶわらべはもう立ち止まらない。そして手を伸ばし深い露を摘みた。
What the frick is happening?
フローバがいない。
Kuro, come on.
彼女は転送中に俺を置いていったのか。
You don't just suddenly again cut a story for another side story.
考えても仕方ない。こちらから探してみよう。あれは教団の恩返。何かを探しているようだ。もしかするとここはフローバが言っていた喪失の冥府なのかもしれない。 さっき彼女がポータルを開いた理由は教団の侵入を感じ取ったか
No, she's just losing control of her other
ら。あ
eye.
いつらが宝石を見つける前に対処しておこ
What are those shining
う。任せろ。
shining spots?
聞いてみよう。悪を切り捨てる。行こう。リナシータとは思えない。
Doesn't look like anywhere in Rinascita.
前に人が住んでいたように見える。入ってみよう。
Excuse me.
すごく遠いって本当？どれくらいかかるのかしら。
Are we inside the Lost Beyond?
どうだろうね。
The Sonora Sphere.
準備さえちゃんとしておけば特に問題はないはずだ。
おお、フローバー、やっと来たか。
忘れ物はない？
Pullover in a white dress. That looks lovely though. She looks lovely in that.
ほら、みんなにもらったバイオリンは持ったな。思いっきり演奏するんだぞ。俺たちの声だと思ってくれ。
僕たちの曲をもっと大きな舞台で轟かせてほしい。どんな反応が返っ
Take
て
our
くる
music
か
to the grandest of
楽しみにしてるよ。
stages.
私が戻ったら最後のリハーサルをしましょう。
Oh, she sounds so different in this one.
フローバーお姉ちゃん、
She sounds happy
途中で食べてね。
with life.
スカートにこぼしちゃダメだよ。コンサートは綺麗な格好でいなくちゃ。
Got to look just as stunning as the others at the concert.
ええ、わかったわ。今日のあなたは本当に美しい。記念に贈り物を渡せたらきっと素敵だったわね。メリッサ、こんなに綺麗なスカートを用意
Oh,
して
she
くれただ
dressed
け
her
で
up.
十分よ。
Okay.
そのスカート実
Or
は
not.
あなたのお母さんが用意してくれたの。彼女はコンサートに反対してるわけじゃないわ。ただ
She's just upset because she'd never been so far from her before.
だってあなたは今までそんな遠くまで行ったことがないでしょ。着いたらすぐに連絡して。お母さんを心配させないようにね。
Are they just on an island?
みんなの分の完成も必ず持ち帰る。お母さんには
On that day, I stand by here, apologize and
謝るわ。
okay.
でも今はリアおばあさん行きましょう。
The change in the tone of her voice. With her villainous Prolova and this one?
フローバーはコンサートに行くのか。
Okay.
あなたは誰？
宝石を探しに来た。
Okay, is this real time? I guess.
何の宝石？
宝石と聞いて何か心当たりは？
そうね、特にないわ。聞く相手を間違えてないかしら。
Yeah,
あなたと
Rover.
は初めて会ったはずよ。
I doubt you didn't notice the difference.
初めて会った。
Okay, I just find this part a bit annoying. Have we not yet established that the rover actually thinks? Actually is quite perceptive of situations and stuff and thinks through? No way the rover thought that this whatever situation is real or happening Or it's not some kind of... There's no way, come on. Come on, that is such an inconsistency. That's such an inconsistency with the way that Rover thinks.
さあ、急がないと大変だわ。出発しましょう。
The Rover just suddenly becomes stupid? Stop using his head? What the frick?
ここの人々は宝石について知らないようだ。別の場所を探してみよう。
All throughout this quest, Rover was not showing any stupid thinking. He has been calculating, perceptive, having doubts. And he really didn't see that one? That there was something weird in that scene? Come on. That was such weirdness. You're seeing red. Is the stage big enough? Okay. Are these all the people that we saw before? What are those blinking faces though? Is this the past or just a recreation? A recreation inside the Sonora Sphere or memories of Orlova, or both? Inkwell. Read the clues, okay. This tour led me to a friend. He understood the true emotions woven into my music, and before I knew it, I was sharing stories of my homeland. I told this stranger everything without restraint, and somehow I felt lighter. He listened as though he truly understood. What experience allowed him to understand such despair? I hope to see him again at the next concert. I want to know more about his story and what he meant by starting over. Trickdown, he didn't come. Piero, he didn't come. Mendon, he didn't come. Scob, he didn't come. Dolores, he didn't come. Kentart, Core, he will never come. Sag. I prayed to the divinities that they would come and restore everything. Failed. Sought experiments on rebirth and immortality. Failed. Search for life in the waveborn phenomenon. Failed. Okay, these were the three things that we saw before that was logged. Okay, 47, 84, 126, 132, 189. All failed. Why? Why did I fail again? I saw Tris again and now have direction a new anchor. Maintaining this balance of using each other is the best outcome? She's done this experiment so many times.
先ほどフローバが残した研究記録と照らし合わせてみよう。ここはもしかしてフローバの家なのか。コンサートで出会った理解者は彼女にとって大切な人なんだろう。でも新たな糸口とは
What does a new anchor mean? True.
お互いとは誰のことを指して
Who is she using and who is using
誰にも
her?
邪魔させない最後のカデンツァを。
フローバ、彼女の声は聞こえてくるのにどうして会話ができないんだ。これ以上の手がかりはなさそうだ。別の場所も探してみよう。
Yeah, where is Prolova? Discords?
どうして急に残像が増えたんだ。さっきの人たちはどこへ。
Where is everyone? Are they hiding in their homes? Yup, this became okay. Oh wait, wait. Remember those logs files that we read about? We call this human reverberations turning into tacit discords, and the opposite, where when a human dies, there really is no way to bring them back, and if they become tacit discords. I guess since they've already been dead for more than hundreds of years, I guess it makes sense that their frequencies becomes tacit discords. It's that long ago. And Prolova is trying to return them to humans.
早く行くんだ。ここは飲み込まれる。
That's the discount at all, but don't attack
私
humans.
たちはもう逃げられない。やめて。
一緒に練習、演奏、おいしい。
この残像たちの言葉はさっきの人たちと同じような内容だ。
Because they probably are.
まさかこの残像はあの人たちなのか。ありえない。なぜこんなことができるんだ。
Yeah, that's one of the research
全く気づかなかった。
that Prolova said. She has, what call this? There's no longer a distinction in her research. Yeah, there's no divide.
人と残像の間に境界線はなく、周波数は融合する可能性があると言っていた。
Yep, that's one of her research.
融合。そうか。彼女は宝石を使い、残像の殻と人々の意識を一つにして蘇らせようとしているのか。それが彼女の叶わぬ執念。なんて突拍子もない発想を。
That's insane, and yet here we
この
are.
人たちを見る限り、残された残響は完全に人に戻っていないよう
The
だ。
reverberation have never truly become human again. Also, that's one of the research. And yet, somehow, here we are. Tacit discords with remnants of human reverberations. How is that possible then?
Hmm? あなたはどうして一人なの？
Prolova?
なぜ哀れな幻想にすがり、死せる者たちに勢力を費やすの？この世界のあらゆる命はすでに死んでいる。でもまだ取り返しはつく。私は諦めない。どうして見つからないの？あなたは見なかった？
Found what?
私のバイオリン。
Violin?
私の理想。私の仲間。そして私にとって一番大事な宝石。なくしてはいけない宝物。どこに行ったの？
The most treasured gem?
私を待っているはず。
What is this Prolova talking
バ
about?
イオリンを見つけるまで私はここから離れない。
Looks like this place is entirely under her control. Would that violin be a sign she left behind? Hello. Oh well. Is that a violin? Underwater.
フロー
And
バー、この町で行う初公演だ。本当に喪服でレクイエムを披露するつもりなのか？
ええ、そうよ。このメロディーを土地の深い場所まで届けたいの。
so that they hear my return loud and
み
clear.
んなが私に気づいてくれる。
分かったよ。君の決断を尊重しよう。もうすぐ時間だ。楽団に知らせてきてくれ。
Okay. There's actually a nice design of our hallway. Very cinematic. Oh wait, is this? Oh, is this first person? First person view? Yes, it is. This is different. Very eerie, same time intimate. Are there any Easter eggs? I don't think so. It says enter the door, but okay, I can't. Wait, how do I? Okay, really? I have to look up just so I can do a 180. Okay. That's where we came from? Okay. Again, Kuro just nails the cinematic feel of things. Enter the door! Is Cristoforo?
できない聖女がまたあなたの物語に登場したようね。彼女に隠れて現実を書き換え、体内に残された名式の力を物語の繰り返しで蘇らせるなんて不可能よ。
What? Manipulating reality behind her back? Reviving the Trinodian sniggering power within her through the progression of a tale? That's nearly impossible?
今回は融合後の彼女の力と安定性について検証できました。
This all the research for you?
実験サンプルにとってこれは非常に価値があります。この物語を続ければカルテジアの不安定な面を増幅させ、最終的に彼女を名式に落とせる可能性が高まっていくでしょう。
So they're still going after Cartitia. Just because they still see or feel the frequency of the Trinodium within her?
漂白者はしつこく追いかけてくる。それでもあなたは組織長が望む結果を可能性という曖昧な言葉にかけるつもり？
本当に君は海の底に眠る冥府を完成させたくて仕方ないようですね。
セブンヒルズのシナリオを少しだけ早めることで
Use your original plan to mask our true purpose.
真の狙いを隠すのはどう？共鳴者の二次共鳴や神と融合する試みは結局のところ個体による影響が大きい。それなら広い対象にかけた方がいいわ。
心配はいりません。君と組織長の約束は 私も把握しています。君の行動は私たちの
So I guess the Grand Architect is above them in the hierarchy of Fraxidus?
ただ、名式の残りの力だけはしっかりと手中に収めておかなければなりません。
Okay, enter another door.
Two 中の神が長い間絡み合っている以上、その分断は決して容易ではない。
Sever them is no simple task.
神が不在のままでは喪失の冥府はあるべき姿になれないわ。
Okay, we're not fitting in the gaps within the story.
神のお力は増幅する。神の分断に向けて我々は神の信仰を強化して
Only by deepening the people's beliefs can we ensure successful separation, I guess.
ここまで君に協力してきたのだから、多少の見返りを求めても至極当然だと思わないか。
フェンリコシュザ、自分の欲を抑える必要はない。あなたはこの偉大な創造の中ですでに多くのものを得ているはずよ。
And what exactly has he gained?
聞くだけならいいわ。あなたが求める報酬を。
Was really? Has you guessed this for the what? For the Carnival?
来たるべき仮説とともに来客による混乱も増すだろう。これではラグーナの安定が崩れかねない。
わかった。
And that's why Prolova was in the Carnival?
君も混乱を招く来客たちを容認できないと？
いいえ。ただ新たな変数を見つけただけ。もちろん悪いことばかりじゃない。私の知る限りあの人ほど神々の分断を望んでいる人はいないはずよ。彼こそ新世界の扉を開く最後のカデンツァになるかもしれない。
Okay, what else shall we fill in? Huh? Okay, this isn't far back. Okay.
名式の蘇生が予想より遅くなっていた。まさか予期軍が原因か？
弱すぎる叫びに神の目は向いてくれない。
Soft cries will never command its attention. Yup, not enough to wake up.
戦場をさまようあまたの亡霊が耳元で弔いの鐘を鳴らし続ければ安眠を保てないでしょ。
This is the dreamless, correct?
神が目を覚ますのは時間の問題。
おや、あの人が登場したようだ。
そう。
彼は今雲稜谷にいる。見に行ってみるか？
Guess this is the first parts when we woke up.
遠慮しておくわ。現れたばかりの彼では
For
ま
now?
だ私の役に立たな
What do
い。
you mean for now?
私はここに残って人々のささやきを聞くことにする。
ここの残響の周波数を残像の体内に融合させるのか？レビアタンの力なしで？
Also, the research to Leviathan has been that long already.
簡単な調律なら私一人で十分。レビアタンの力は先のために残しておくの。
わかった。じゃあ俺はあの大物がどんな波紋を起こせ
And
る
that's when Scar talked to us, I guess.
あの人を甘く見ないで。過剰なアドリブは曲のバランスを崩してしまう。
What we seek lies in the depths of
あなたは別の任
Jinzo.
務を任されているでしょ。私たちの目的は今週の奥深くにもあることを忘れないよう
I
に。
guess we did see that. Prolova basically summoning tacit discords at the start, near the start of the game. And now for the concert. Ooh, black dress. It is a elegy. That's goth and gloomy at the same time. Now then, what kind of music are you going to play for us?
Hello, どうだ、コンサートはうまくいったか？
おい、あれはなんだ？
I guess the question is, how did Prolova survive? I wonder if they will release this as a skin. Black theme, hopefully. Again, love the black theme. Black and white. Can we not walk? Okay, we can't walk, fortunately.
フローバさん、あなたが指揮する楽曲の裏にはどんな物語があるんですか？
Story behind, okay?
私たちは最近放送禁止になった曲をいくつか発見しました。それらはいずれもあなたと同じ名前の音楽家の手によるものです。その曲の裏には多くの奇妙な噂があるそうです。端的に言えば、それらがあまりにもネガティブで、
They drag anyone already on edge.
破滅へ向かわせる邪悪な音楽だとされ、
Yep, there are songs that has that effect.
といった内容の、この音楽家とあなたの間には何か関係がありますか？
面白そうね。でも私とは無縁の話よ。
Stop clapping.
フローバさん、本当に素晴らしかったです。
It was so graceful and ethereal.
それでいて躍動感がありました。
You do know it was a requiem, right?
完璧な指揮です。このコンサートに来て本当に良かったです。私はもうすっかりフローバさんの大ファンになりました。
ありがとう。
Now then, Rover. Is this a pass or what?
あなた、さっき拍手をしなかったでしょう。
You didn't
この
clap.
悲しい歌には静かな祈りがふさわしい。
あの曲に悲しみを感じ取ったのはあなたが初めてよ。
悲しみの理由は？
そうね。
The fragility of life? Tribulation of survival?
過酷さかしら。
Topics that we don't want to talk about, but it's just topics that are just, I guess, too real to talk about.
そんな漠然とした感情では
You would rather not talk about it.
どうしてそう思うの？
他にはない生々しさがあった。
Like it came from something real.
このコンサートホールの歴史は知っている？ここは遺跡の上に再建されたの。
Remains of an ancient town.
遺跡？
そう。ここには昔目立たない小さな町があった。歴史。人々は懸命に生きていたにもかかわらず、神の加護もなく。
This town was swallowed by disaster. I've been playing for 3 hours?
絶えず激動する世
Huh?
界の中で、天才
Well,
に見舞われ
maybe I guess the game is open for 3
あっという
hours.
間に消え去ってしまった。哀れな住民たちの命はまるで花の朝露のようね。そして私たちの足元にある土地は完全な廃墟と化し、かつての完成は失われた。ため息もうめき声も天まで届く悲鳴さえも途絶え、世界は終わりを迎える。
Not with a bang, but a
それ
whisper.
は予想していた爆発音よりも
And in an instant, I
ずっと
guess.
軽い音だったわ。でもそんな世界になぜか一人だけ生存者がいた。彼女は廃墟の中で生存者を探したけれど一人も見つけられなかった。いくら廃墟を歩き回ったところであの死に満ちた地獄から抜け出せなかった。この生存者は死んだ人よりも大きな
Do you
苦痛を
think these
味わ
lone
ったと思う。
survivors suffered more than the dead? Yeah, it's called Survivor's Guilt and Survivor's Loss.
そうかも。
You lost everything, and you're guilty that you're the only one that survived.
コンサートの下で眠る物語はこの曲の原型よ。私は生存者が背負った思いを音楽にして代わりに伝えているだけ。今でも覚えているわ、彼女が言っていた言葉を。なぜ私たちの世界はこうなってしまったの。
This pain might be the seed of a new hope. I guess this is past Rover?
もしこの
Yep,
世界が
those are the
本当に
words
変えられないの
he said to her.
新たな道を探すべきかもしれない。たとえ
Yep, we heard that line
過程をひっ
before.
くり返すものだとしても、俺自身を変えたように。
Just like how I chose to change myself.
自分を変えた。具体的に説明してもらえるかしら。
How much does Prolova know then about the Rover's past? I started over.
それはなかなか面白い話ね。
Wait, if this is already the past, how many times did the Rover started over?
ただ誰にでもできるとは限らない。コンサートでは予想以上の収穫があったわ。この曲は未完成よ。人々の過去の歌を加えて曲の一部にすることで完成する。
When this piece is truly complete, I come back. Did you though?
本当に？
Oh, look at her smile. Let me guess, Rover did not come back. Also, hello Ray, welcome back. I guess you're done with work? Yes, no matter where I am, I'll return. Frick you, Rover. I doubt that you did.
ええ、待っているわ。次は最高の席を用意して、それと少し聞かせてほしい。
Want to hear more stories about how you started
あ
over?
なたの言うやり直したとは一体何を？
She found hope with your words. Did you keep your promise though?
今回の巡回公演では理解者に出会えた。あの人は楽曲に込められた本当の感情を理解してくれたから。
理解者とはまさか。
I love the change of pace in the music. Now then, Rover. Feeling guilty yet?
俺のことなのか。
You don't say!
彼女はずっと俺を探して。
Maybe your past self should have made a recording of that one?
いや、違う。そもそも俺たちは本当にこのコンサートで出会ったのか。
Oh, now you're thinking like a smart person again. The inconsistency.
意図的に幻を見せている可能性もある。
Not something that really
宝石
happened.
の奪い合いが迫っている今、これを見せることで混乱させようとしているのかもしれない。
Possible?
このように特別な一日をお前に過ごしてほしかったのだ。
Devoted watcher? Who the
気
frick
に
are
入
you?
ったか？
Is that a grand architect? Where the frick are you? Where? Dare, doko.
ありがとう。とても嬉しいわ。まさか本当にもう一度テリスに会えるなんて。
What is this reunion?
私も楽しかった。一緒に船に乗ったり、お芝居を見たり、道端で即興の演奏をしたり。
I guess this is another point of time.
まるで昔に戻ったみたいね。
クローバーお姉ちゃん、数えてた？今日どれだけの人が私たちに拍手を。
今日が冷めるだろうが、彼女をずっと存在させることは不可能だ。
私は神に頭を下げ、敬虔な心で救済を祈り、
Offering my faith in return for those I
の
love.
帰還を願った。けれど神は黙したまま、愚かな人々が私の能
Took
力を
my
恣意的
abilities as a
に利用
free
する
elixir.
様を見ているだけ。科学の道を探求し、自らの血肉を使って個人を再生する可能性を証明しようとした。
I once sought science, surrendering my own flesh and blood to prove resurrection is more than a dream.
見誤ったあの偽善者たちは
Used as a mere material in their pursuit of immortal. Whose day?
存在としか見ていない。私は人々に海食現象が特別な命を生み出すのか問いかけた。怯えた群衆は無邪気な言葉を投げてくる。判別をもたらす魔女の烙印を押された。
Well, I guess this is after she met the rover. She did her research.
私は誰かと共に可能性を求める道はないと判断した。
Okay, correct. That was after meeting rover.
一人で何度も何度も
And the
繰り返
research
して
began.
結果は変わらない。失敗に失敗を重ね、失敗、そしてまた失敗する日々。今日テリスが私の前に姿を現すまで。
彼女を再現できる時間はとても短い。お前がやり直しの方法を探していることは知っている。
Is that the architect? The grand architect?
その力を生かして生き抜け。
Laugh to scorn the power of humans.
勇敢に、そして断固として人の力など一生に付してやるのだ。
I'm so tired after work. Ugh. Hate work so much. True. You know what? You know what, Ray? Actually, I don't think I have a redeem for that one. Oh no. I don't have one. And I just thought of something. Oh well. Uh-huh. What? No, I just thought of something. Do you know the Japanese word for well done? Or good job? I just thought about it. Then I just remembered I don't have a redeem for that one. Don't know for sure. It's the Otsukare-sama. Otsukare-sama. I think. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Yeah, or it's more like thank you for the hard work or something. So you know what? Some people just needs affirmation that they're doing a good job. Much like when sometimes it's just nice to ask people how they are doing, you know. Maybe that's not what they need to hear. Maybe they just want an affirmation that they are doing well. Maybe they're doubting that they're doing well, but they actually are doing well. Yeah. Wugs might... What? Oh my freaking god. Ray. Do not bark on my stream. Freaking hell. Be normal, Ray. Frick. You know what? Get yourself something sweet. You know what? Buy a pie. I haven't done weird shiz the whole day. Let me get it out of my system. You know what? I have a suggestion. Buy a pie. And, you know, I don't know. Smash it onto your face. Make it an apple pie. Exactly, an apple pie with vanilla ice cream? Yes. Yes. Oh my freaking god, I now want an apple pie. Rick, it's been a while since I ate an apple pie. Do it, Ray, do it. Take a picture and send it to me, so that I can hate you for making me jealous.
リーヤが再び車を出してお前とコンサートホールに向かう日が来るまでアイスキロスとリハーサルができるようになるまで
Let out the oven for a bit while it's still warm. Yes. And the smell of apple, cinnamon, sugar. Woof! Simple apple pie is all you need. You just need sugar and cinnamon, that's it!
お前が母親に言えなかった謝罪の言葉を口にできる日が来るまで
You really don't need a lot for an apple pie. You need apples. You need, well, if you want the sauce to be a bit thicker, you might need flour, just a bit. Sugar, cinnamon. Mix it all together. Get some pie crust. Put it in a pan. Put your filling in. Cover it. Put it in the oven. And wait for it to smell amazing in your kitchen. The moment that it starts smelling like apple pie, you know it's very close to being cooked. Or like baked. And while you're waiting, you gotta buy some vanilla ice cream or any ice cream of your choice. And since you cannot wait, you take it off the oven, slice it, still freaking hot, and then you just put a whole big old scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of it, and it melts, and it cools the pie as well. Delicious. And since it's still that hot, the contrast between the hot pie and the cold ice cream, it's gonna be a really nice feeling in your mouth. Stop! No, I won't. I guess the question is, what drink will you be drinking with that apple pie? What if I just bought a pre-made pie and just put it in the oven and buy ice cream because it will take too long? Sure, why not? Do it! Do it! Do it! Some peppies? What is peppies? Peppies. Drink. What the frick is peppies? Unless you mean Pepsi? I doubt. Pepsi, but I call it Peppies. Oh, freaking hell. And here I thought there was a Romanian kind of drink. You're not gonna get me to call it, to pronounce this as, you know, double letter P with an S. Thought you would. I thought I would call it that, huh? No.
ありとあらゆる邪魔を取り除く。どんなに些細な出来事も利用して、あの光景を再現するわ。
Okay, so that's how she got recruited to Fraxidus.
ようこそ。フラクトシです。
She was manipulative just because of her desires.
Melody メロディーが変われば物事も変わる。それはあんたから教わったこと。
Okay, so was it really all just a performance though?
本当にいろいろな意味で手が焼ける聞き手ね。
You truly want to leave mixed emotions, you're putting carpet, aren't you?
調律から始まり、残像の制御、さらに一人で冥府の扉を開ける過程で気づいた。あんたの体は冥府と同調してるようだな。
だとしても剣を交えるのは後回しよ。宝石はもう冥府にない。まずは協力してフェンリコから奪還しましょう。
After you just tried to trap me?
私の変装はうまくいかなかった。この先はあなた次第よ。
She's a very manipulative person then. Is what she showed us really a lie though? Most great lies are just very small alterations of the truth. Let's see, me and my friends found a pair of pantsu from Kenley Kinlu. What? Instead of Kevin Klein. What? Huh? Or Hog Boss instead of you. What the frick is Hog Boss? I don't think I've seen that. Imagine wanting to hug your boss and putting on a shirt. Why not? Bruh, my Wi-Fi became even more shiz. I need to pee. BRB. Go piss, Shadow. Happy pissing. Just remember to wash your hands. Oh, you know what, Ray? Hug your favorite higher-ups. Wink, wink. Favorite. Quote unquote. And then neither boss. Also, back to Prolova. And now Rover is doubting. Did he really went to that concert or not?
何も変わらないわ。
Yeah. Yeah, hug them in a contraption suit like in the Saw movies. Yes. And then put them in a straitjacket. Continue onwards, okay. Oh, finally we're in the last one. Woo! We gotta be finishing our Act 7 this stream, hopefully. I guess this whole act is just Prolova and Rover stuff out of nowhere.
私は先頭に立つ。民の重木となる。
あれは黒潮。
あ。
彼らを迎え入れ。ラグーナに真の平和をもたらそう。
Is Prolova really here alone?
黒潮の造物まで召喚してくるとは。強力な代行者はいずれ信奉者の中から現れ、黒潮の中に潜む
Sorry chat, I'm in the middle of battle.
この世にもたらすだろう。彼が代行者。
Why am I in the middle? Ah. Ow. Dune break. Okay, next. Ah, what the? Okay. Okay, this is the boss fight.
あんまり走るのは。宝石の力が強くなっている。
Boss music. Did they freaking try to incorporate church music? Yeah. Oh yeah, I think they took inspiration with church music and just there's an element of church music there. I can hear it with their the orchestral parts. Huh. What was that? That doesn't look good. And what's that flower in the middle? Okay, is there something that I need to do? Nope. Ah.
正義の神秘に
How do I even use you, Prolova? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to use you.
口ずさむ杉師妃の残機を
Oh, okay. This again? Fine. Ow. Ow. Hopefully this is the last one. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take a nap before fulfilling my apple pie. Vanilla ice cream dream. Don't make it a dream, Ray. Do it. Buy one. Fulfill both our dreams. It's no longer just your dream, Ray. I want an apple pie. Rick. This is your fault. I'm back to lurking. Okay, Shadow. Thanks for the lurk.
Yamero! あんたは名式に惑わされて黒潮の代行者になろうとしてる。
ざれ言だ。私なら抗える。その傀儡になどなるものか。
Yup, his mind is absolutely now trash. Napoli the second.
そうか。歴代の教えを。私は不義を犯したのならば、さらなる悪を積み上げるしかない。いや、たとえ形が滅びようとも希望と救済を残すことはできる。貴人よ、どうかリナシータの魂を天国から救い出してくれ。
Now he's leaving everything up to the rover.
あんたの計画は失敗する。
Pause. Fenrico's story. Should I say it's rushed or not? I mean, it's already been established that their minds are being manipulated by the Threnodian for a long time now. And despite some some of them being able to resist it. They still lost because, well, basically now the Imperator is gone, but the Trinodian energy is still basically alive in Cartithia in some other parts, just like the gem. So would I say Fenrico is stories rush? Maybe? Just a bit? At least for this part, for this Act 7, it is a bit rushed because it's more of Frolova trying to manipulate Rover. But I still think there is still a lot of truth with what she showed him. We'll just never know. Because she is still trying to trap, I guess. Stop the Rover from, I guess, we call this interrupting with the Fraxidus.
私は長年にわたって苦しみを乗り越えてきた。何を根拠にそう判断した？
Ooh, that's a good question though. That is a freaking good question for the Rover. Especially for the Rover. Who decided to start over? Ooh, this is... I love this. I love this dilemma. Dilemma? Not really this drama. Frolova is basically the road not taken by the past Rover. Frolova did not just forget everything and start over. She persevered. She researched. She failed again and again and again. Yeah, they're the opposite. Even if what Frolova said was correct about Rover, their meeting back then, I guess Rover just basically gave up by starting over? Yeah. If I were Frolova, I would be pissed. What gives you the audacity to pass such judgment? Exactly. Exactly, Rover. You started over.
だとしたら、なぜまだわからない？その道はもう行き止まりだ。
The path you're on only leads here, nowhere beyond. Is it though? This is another experiment.
道なら数えきれないほどある。どれか一つは必ず彼らのもとにたどり着く。間違っていたとしても、私はやり直しを恐れない。これまでがそうだったように。
Even if I'm wrong, I fear not starting over again. But in this case, it's not really starting over again. It's more like failing. I've done it time and time again.
そもそも不可能な目標に向かって歩いてどうする？
What meaning is there in chasing something that's neither realistic nor attainable? Who says it is? Who says it isn't?
いえ、可能よ。
Okay, I love her look here. The look of determination. I've already made my decision. I'm already convinced. And you weren't there, Rover.
衰え続ける残響は真の生命にはなれない。彼らの周波数を何千年、いや何万年残そうと結果は同じ。人は生き返らない。彼らは結局残像だ。あんたが町の住民をあんな姿に変えたとして、それは果たして天国と言えるのか？
人は生き返らない。つまり、あなたの目に彼らは人として。
So you saw them in their human form. Bad choice of words, Rover. You said you can't return them, and yet you saw them in their human form.
なら人を生き返らせることができない根拠は
Exactly. Exactly. Then how can you claim my goal is unattainable if you saw them in their human form?
都合のいい言葉やカリスメのテリスの姿を見て、あんたは本当に人が生き返ると思ったのか？
少なくともフラクトシデスは私に
Yup.
可能性を示してくれた。
Unless Fraxidus already done this research, and they did not tell her everything, that it really is fruitless.
たとえ彼らには別の目的があったとしても、互いを利用する関係だったとしても、私は厭わない。
Yep, that's quite obvious. Even if they are using her, as long as she at least able to do that research or have a chance of getting them back, she is willing to risk it all.
一歩一歩着実に進んでいくために足を進めるだけ。そこに大きな代償が必要だとしても、必ず結末にたどり着けると信じて。
Yeah, tell me again. How would you convince Verlova in this moment? I don't have an answer. I don't think I can.
友情、同情、誠意、信頼。
Unless I have the research, or the facts, or the evidence that what she really is doing is impossible.
あなたと仲間の信頼関係はフラクトシデスにとって子供の遊びに過ぎない。永遠の絆もなければ欺瞞や裏切りも存在しないのが私。
Without true loyalties, there can be no betrayal, no deceit.
そんな概念はとうに消えているわ。
Two sides of a coin.
どれほど深く他人を信頼して出会いを望みながら辛抱強く十字路で待っていたとしても、その人はとっくにかつて交わした約束を忘れているかもしれない。
Forgotten the promise they swore to keep. You really have no arguments here, Rover.
私は身をもって経験している。
Also, I love her voice acting.
だからもう待てない。
She sounds so broken. Stop trying to take her home. That's exactly what the voice is saying. That this is the only thing that she has. Do you really want to take it away from her?
私はすべての思い出を糸で紡ぎ、彼らの天国を織りなす。
あんたはハマりすぎた。
Your one thought. Exactly. Frick you, Rover.
長い人生だけじゃない。無限の可能性まで投げ打ってやり直しを決め、記憶さえ犠牲にしながらもこの道を選んだのはあなたでしょう。人生を反映している絆と感情は人の短くも脆い一生の中で最も輝かしい光でもあり、一番の宝物でもあるわ。
Also, to add, this is where Unreal Engine is actually good at. Basically, it's the lighting. That's mostly it. Optimization, though, is a different beast.
どれほど冷酷な心境、どれほど狂った状況、どれほど困難な目標があれば全てを忘れることができる。
The irreplaceable bonds, the emotions that make us human, are the brightest lights and most precious treasures in our fragile existence. What madness, what cruelty, what impossible goal would drive you to cast them all aside? Rover, do you have an answer? Why did you cast everything aside?
あなたこそ深みにはまっているわ。
You connected, you've done things, you've left people behind, and you just conveniently forget. Stop acting so righteous.
もしかしたら私以上の執念ね。無限に続く時間の中で完全な永遠を作ることで世界を新たにするという執念を。狂気に満ちた2本の分かれ道。もちろんだからといってあなたが嘆く必要はないわ。ただ忘れてしまっているだけだもの。
The only difference is that you've forgotten it all.
あんたは人の命の価値を理解していない。
And you think you do? You think you do, Rover?
あなたこそ死の概念にとらわれて、今も彫刻には至っていないでしょう。
I love this back and forth. You can see it even in the eyes of Rover.
これが私たちの終章ね。
He knows. The Rover knows. There's truth in Prolova's words. Oh, it's a violin. I'm sorry. For who? I wonder, is this a symbolism of her death?
フェンリコが言っていた天国とは一体何だろう。
That's right. Don't think about it.
リナシータの魂を救う もしかすると彼は異変の原因を暗示していた。
聞こえた。彼らのささやきが。私は受け入れなければならないのだ。名式は間もなく人々をすべ、リナシータ全体を黒い波の下に沈める力を得るだろう。宝石は最も大事な部分ではなかった。偽りのパレードパラダイスは長い平和を作り上げ、真の災いの源を。
As much as I hate this back and forth story between Prolova and the Order Leviathan's story, hope they address what happened with Prolova later on.
今の私にははっきりとそれを感じることができる。ラグーナの天国を
Septimont. So we're going back to Septimont?
遠くのセブンヒルズは私の力はあそこまで届かない。あなたが自ら向かって解決しなければならないのだ。それが信仰をとうに失った人たちの居場所を守る唯一の方法。
Okay, so what happened to the lantern now? Excuse me. Abby. Where were you teleported to? I'm glad you were able to go back. To get back. Some lab so far away. And where? How did you get back?
なんとか戻ってこられたけど、それでどうなったんだ？うまくいったのか？
Fastest got away with the gem.
じゃあどうする？で、追いかけるしかないよな。
Not now, there's something more important.
宝石を探す前にリナシータの異変の大元を突き止めよう。パレードパラダイス。
The Journey in Paradise.
おそらくそこにある。フラクトシデスが宝石を奪った理由もこれと関係しているはず。直接セブンヒルズへ行って解決策を探すしかない。もしかしたらあの総督と話をすることになるが。
Okay, finally.
ああ、そうか。わかった。それで今すぐ行くのか？
See that the tie of loose ends here? Hmm? It's still glowing. Once I dreamt that we were dear to each other. I woke to find that we were strangers.
My dear Evelyn, come home in here. Come dance with me in a rosy haze of yesterday. Reverie, don't drift away, please.
Is this supposed to be just another elegy?
I'll
this time for Prolova?
I'll perfume your dreams with scent of flowers and summer breeze. It's true, it feels a lot more real when we whistle through the field. When I sing this song.
The music is still playing, I love it.
My dear Reverie, come hold me near, come dance with me in a rosy haze of yesterday. Reverie, don't let me go in Saturday. I have to hit the road. And I don't wanna know with you
Okay, a message. Can we go back to this place?
ラグーナにも影響が出ているかもしれない。戻って確認しよう。
The present, the future, talk to Zani. Anyway, where are we? Wait, where are we? This better not be a... This place better be revisitable. Oh my freaking god, if we cannot go back to this place... God, the sound here is so painful though. Very sorrowful.
ここは変な匂いがするな。
So is the entrance
これ生きてるぞ。
alive?
ちょっとわかりにくかったな。我が言いたいのは、こことつながってる空間が
Pausing along to the beat of someone's
同
life?
してるってことだ。今は弱まってる気がするけど、周波数の一部に違いないぞ。この間お前がずっと持ってたやつ。
What was the thing you were holding?
同じ匂いがするな。
The baton?
持っていた指揮棒か。どうやら冥府は最終的に彼女と融合したようだな。ここから命の律動を感じることができるなら彼女は生きている。
Oh, it means she's still alive?
先に嗅いでみたけど、エナジーが少し残ってるだけで。
Only some leftover energy and that's what's wrong. If we go in there, will she know?
他人の意識の一部に入るようなもんだからな。
Ooh, I'm curious. Well, not for now. Unless, is it a companion quest? Don't tell me it's gonna be a companion quest. No, it's not. Chat? Anyone done this before? Should I? What happens if I go in? What happens if I... Or is this just a... Okay, I'll search it up. Does that mean we could just visit Porlova? Okay, they say she's alive technically, but I guess only inside. Also, is the music here gonna be like this all the time when I go here? I don't mind it. Oh, okay. Rust, Sword, and Sun. Okay, let me just give a quick score of this quest. One thing I don't like is them switching on what the story is really about for this arc. Is it really about Porlova or Fenrico? It was so weird. Realize I forgot to say hello at the start of my lurk, so hello, now I go back and lurk. Okay, thank you, monkey. Thank you for the lurk, and I just finished this act and about just to give its review. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it's so weird anyway. In my opinion, they could just have went straight to this quest before going to Septimon. I'm just saying. Rather than from Quartitia, then we go to Septimon, then we go back, then we go here. They could have jumped from Quartitia to here first, rather than before going to Septimon. It's just so weird that they did it this way. Unless it would make sense if I played some of the side quests, the companion quests. But for me, it just doesn't make sense, fortunately. Also, I thought about this earlier. When we were in that village, why the frick did Rover become stupid for a second there and thought that Porlova, the one he saw, was the same? Seriously? Different tone, different dress. He thought that it was the same person? Really? After all the doubting, all the thinking, all the processing of whatever's happening, he did not stop and think that maybe whatever he was talking to, the Porlova that he was talking to, was not the real one? Seriously? And then he became sharp again after the concert? The inconsistency... That just annoyed the frick out of me. Whatever dumb creature with amnesia? Yeah! It's not just the amnesia part. Freaking hell, I don't know what they did with that part. Seriously? All this time he was very careful around Porlova. And at that freaking moment, when he got dragged into that whatever place is, he just suddenly believed that that was the real Porlova? Make it make sense! Anyway, for the Porlova part, I guess I find it hard to believe that whatever happened between her and Rover is not real. Also, the back and forth between Rover and Porlova. I said this a while ago. Rover does not have a leg to stand on. Unfortunately for him, he has no way to rebut Porlova. Because if we believe that they really met and Rover made that promise, frick him. Frick the Rover. Seriously. Rover gave hope to Prolova. And he just... what the frick? He just didn't return? Forget the promise? Not even a message from his past self to remember this promise? My arm's shaking after workout. I'm becoming weak. Nah, you're just becoming old. Welcome to the club! Anyway, the back and forth between Rover and Parlova, I just love it. Come on, Rover. Can you disprove whatever she's saying? No, you can't. You conveniently just started over. And relinquish all of your memories. How freaking convenient, Rover. While Prolova was with a glimmer of hope because of your words, kept on failing and failing and failing and failing and failing with her research. Did she give up? No. Could she have just stopped? Yes, but she did it. So who the frick are you, Rover, to tell her that she's wrong? When the freaking Rover doesn't even remember anything. Frick him. So yeah, very tragic for Palova. Assuming that everything she showed us is true. Freak Rover. Okay? Freak Rover. Anyway. I guess we can visit her frequency here. But will she return? I think she will. I think she can return. And we still need to know what is the power of the Grand Architect. Or whoever that guy is. Okay. Let's see what is here. Nothing. Finally done with this place. What is this? Okay. Although, the music here though, I can hang out here and listen to this BGM. It's peaceful, and sorrowful at the same time. I don't mind this music at all. Okay, what did we get? Probably some Rover residence. Okay. Are we now in Act 8? Oh no, we're still in the Segway Overture. What? Head to Solace Tavern? While waiting for contact from the Effort's Palace, you and Abby arrive at Solace Tavern, where you run into a blind, wandering bard, Nestor. Having learned of the Effort's invitation to the hunt, Nestor shares with you Augusta's stars before she rose to power. Okay. And really? Just like how abrupt we just went to Septimont and left Septimont, and now we're just going to go back to Septimont? I'm sure the quest, whatever, the Cantarella, the message from Carlotta was... Okay. I guess this will... Should I do this first? You know what? Let's just see what this is. Maybe it will finish the story with Fenrico and what's happening now in Raguna. Before we go to Septimont, let's try. Let's see if I will be less annoyed if I do this first before jumping again to Septimont. This isn't a companion quest, so hopefully not. Carlos Corona outside the Cathedral of Mercury. But talk with the order about this. Okay. Ah, righteous one. I'm over here for the deep. For the deep? Ayo? Luther at your service. I've been expecting you. Does the order know about the fabricatorium? Decided so after. Okay. Night after you brought the news, prayer meeting was held between the Order of the Deep, Monterrey, and Physalia. So already do these parties find common ground, especially under such circumstances. An agreement was made to keep the incident under wraps for now, to prevent unnecessary confusion and fear among the citizens. Meanwhile, we'll need a thorough investigation. Common echoes have become a part of Ragana from the entirety. Okay. Echo control. Once everyone's ready, try to repeat. Okay, you need me here because you don't think anyone can lead this investigation. Okay. So why are we going back here? Some kind of investigation? You're in the fallen graves, deeper part. Which I know can be fed into prints one by one. Do the reborn echoes return their past consciousness? I'm starting to talk. Okay. Are we just gonna take pictures of this place? If not, I mean, if yes, okay, let's see first. Let's see how much relevance this part of the story will be. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's this one. Yep. Not really relevant, fortunately. So should I just start this first? Let's see. Let me see the progression first. No, Rinascita chapters. Main quest. Let's see. After... Oh my freaking god. This one has 4 chapters. And it's a segue arc. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. I think this is enough for this one. Okay. This is segue chapter. Segue act that has 4 chapters. From what I've seen. So, you know what? Let's go back to that Prolova part. Prolova. Where is that? It's Rinascita. Fabricatorium. Let's go to where the place was. Here we go. That's right. Okay. Okay, chat. It's already almost 12 a.m. for me. And we've finished that act. A lot more act. Next act seems to be long. So I decided, you know what? That's it for this stream. That's it for this one. I actually did not expect to finish this act on this stream. I thought it would be longer. Hopefully. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't. So that was what? 3 hours? 3 to 4? 3 hours of quests? I already gave my review for that one, so you know what? That's it for this stream. We will have a lot more time. Although I don't know when I will stream again. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably not. Depends. Oh wait! Before we end the stream, should I wait for Yvonne's should I pull for Yvonne though? On Enfield? You know what? We'll do it. Not today. We will not do it today. Maybe tomorrow. No, maybe on Thursday. Unless I become... You know what? If I'm energized tomorrow, I will stream. If not, it's gonna be on Thursday. Thursday for me, unfortunately. So that would be the 26th. Yep. Oh wait, tomorrow? Yeah, I might actually stream tomorrow. You know what? Yeah. I think I'll stream tomorrow. I forgot it's the 25th. Some LGUs have already said that there will not be work. We'll see. Rinascita. Anyway, still don't know if I'll stream today. Tomorrow. If I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, it's gonna be the day after. Regular streaming hours, of course. Although I don't know if oh wait, that's the NA account. I forgot. Anyway, that's the only account I have on Enfield that has enough pools. We'll see if I got lucky again. Anyway, chat, that's it for this stream. I already gave my review for the Act 7 of Rinascita. Perlova, Enrico, Perlova part. Again, love some parts, hate some parts. Fenrico, we could have done this quest after Cartitia, then go to Septimon. For love part though, love it. Main quest parts, still annoying to me. Anyway, that's it for this stream, chat. Is anyone streaming? Aww. None of the gang is streaming. Oh well. Well, I guess that means I get to rest early. Anyway, chat. That's it for the stream. So let's do our outro. Good time zone to everybody! Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Mythalin. Just a mage wandering through time, curating moments. See you guys next time. Okay, chat. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm sure some of you it's gonna be night, maybe midnight, or just morning or afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys next time. Bye bye.